One day, 1 year, maybe 2 ago. It cracked into my dreams one night and slept between our sides, made lies of all the things we said, and questioned you and I heard a call from empty rooms. It cooled the bed we made. You were too quiet to listen. I spoke being afraid. The name of this album is Love Songs, and the way that came about was in the midst of slowly but surely reaching the completion of Circles. I decided I wanted to make a double album as the sophomore release. Being an avid fan of the White Album and a big fan of Fleetwood Mac's Tusk, and just thinking how the era of the double album seems to have disappeared, and how the double album always seems to equate something really pretentious. And so I was thinking, what if it were just really a double album meaning to be that? What if the body of work was just so big that it needed to be, you know, made into a double edition? I chose 25 out of 150 to record, and with reaching the concept, it was easily realized that all of them had to do something with love. I'm choosing my battles. You're clutching your shield. This wasn't part of the deal, no. 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 This wasn't part of the, this wasn't part, this wasn't part. This being my first production, like real production, through and through. And actually Riddleberger told me before we even got into the studio when we were just rehearsing, I said, so you're going to be producing this? And I said, yeah. How do you feel about that? And he was, are you kidding? I'm excited. Like, I can't imagine having a better producer on this, you know. And that meant the world, knowing that one of your peers was like, you can do this. The main reason that I decided that this needed to be a completely live album, no edits, no overdubs, no nothing, to have all these musicians in the same room and you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it until it's right. The medium of recording isn't that old, you know. We're barely knocking on, you know, 150 years, 200 years. This is still very new. We haven't exercised every way possible to make an album, so let's not give up on the classic style, which is really complicated. Getting a bunch of folks into the same room at the same time and keeping up the momentum. Somewhere, someone special just for you. Somewhere, someone special, that's true. Somebody made for you. Somebody made for me. Somebody made for you. Somebody made for me. The Faculty is a very transient band, you know. Names have changed throughout the years, but the most constant one is Solomon Royale Dorsey. On again, off again, David Moore. Usually Zach Janikian. We're missing Zach Janikian this round because he had been on tour, so we brought in Ben Casorla, who was fantastic. Michael Riddleberger. Jonathan Anderson, who popped in not too long ago. He might be the newest addition. It would have been really too easy to just call it a bunch of session folk. But it was very important to me to have family in the room at all times.
Roses all in red as violets summer. Rain falls and silence falls through these much view.
Brad Cox, his role was God. His role was the God of arrangements, conducting. And then you've got an amazing engineer, Brian Bender.
So sung a little clod of clay.
The vocalists are the best, bar none. You know, Cassandra Kellum, Emily King, Jeremy Most, you know, Jore. It's two sets of couples. Jeremy and Emily, Jore and Cassandra, they're all linked. So it was nice actually having ABBA as the backing vocalist section.
I think we're ready.
So on average, you know, you were looking at having about 15 to 20 people in there, depending on the day. But once you had everybody in, the only problem then was just getting everyone focused. Because most folks, at least of this generation, as musicians, aren't used to that kind of setup. You're called in because you're going to be playing over something that's already been pre-recorded.
Is the blanket over there? Yeah.
So there's the jitters and kind of the, you know, can you believe we're doing this? And then you just have to let them get it out of their system slowly but surely, and then, you know, switch on the green light. Like, when we were in, we could knock out song after song after song after song. And that's how you record 25 songs in 13 days, you know. There were loads of headaches involved and a great deal of frustration, but then there's nothing better than having your headphones on and knowing that everyone is caught in this stream and it's not stopping. It's just going to carry you away. At some point, your time is up and then, you know, the saxophones are in and then this is in. It's all happening at the same time. And so then everyone kind of gets swept up in the magic.
I said that you can take me with you if you want to.
I felt it was really important to revisit that time frame where there weren't easy fix-its. Just wanted to, you know, to have that feeling, have that magic. And I'm so proud of this album. Like, more than anything I've ever done musically. I'm so incredibly proud of it. It's giving a nod to all sorts of things that we've all heard before, but it happens to be coming at you at the exact same time. Something I've been wanting to do for a long, long fucking time, and I did.
If it wasn't for the rain, it wasn't for the rain,
I think you guys might have made one of the greatest albums of all time.
That's the one.